So, now you get the three letters, the three sounds, I mean, and you can, when you are practicing only one, it's usually much more harder than do it next to each other, because then you can hear the difference. When you are practicing only, you are getting close after 1 minute of the practice, and you are losing the power in your mouth, etc. So now you can combine it in a very, very easy reading, which is like basic, I guess, rock reading, which is you all can do that. All my life, I met only 2 women who couldn't do that movement because they were so tense in the lips. But
they were so
tense. They were like trying to do only 2 people on, I don't know, 1,500 when I do the work. It's massive. Now, for example, you can use, like you were using before, a little bit of vocals, like a vocal on this movement. Whatever, low, high, whatever. Some like a blender, you know, like or you can do like a robot sound, or it depends what you're gonna do after it, you know. Like for example, you can do this is tricky one, but let's try. When you're gonna use this part of the lip and put it on the front of the upper ones, you can check and do a gentle blow of the air and a sound. Make a sound like a you have to feel the tingling here, because it's just a little bit of touching this place and this.
There's nowhere.
It's like a funny faces usually, you know, like you have the microphone so nobody sees that. But you look a little bit like a Bugs Bunny, okay? Yeah, a lot of mosquitoes, the summer is starting, you know. what is more? You can do, yeah, so we were getting to the vocals, which is connected to another sound. The vocals. The vocals. It's like whatever you're gonna do, the vocals gonna help you out a little bit. For example, you can play around a little bit with, you know, what's a scratch in the music, in the hip hop mostly, yeah, or you can do it on the sides, beatbox, but you know, it's like yeah, exactly. Just play around. Which is bass? It's very nice technique, pretty easy, but a lot of working with a lot of hours to master it, of course. But it's like going from changing the pitch of your sound, of your voice, which is like. Let's start together. The mouth also is like. Muting sound, you know, and you combine, but you can do like, for example, which is the translation for this. If you want to write this, is ewe ewe. Very simple. And when you say awa awa. Let's go. Up and down like Now, remember what you were teaching before these classes, that you can sing, and the warning about this aspect when we're doing Oh yeah, spelling backwards, that's really fun one. Like this. Like somebody? Almost, you don't use almost sound from the vocals, but the sound with the air and sucking the air is kind of. Inward technique, so inward breathing technique. So what does it mean? It means it's one of the techniques of beatbox that you can take a little bit of air during when you're doing like a, you know, like to when you do like for example 30 seconds of beatbox like high speed, you need the places for make some inhale, yeah, because after 20 seconds like a you're gonna drop down or you're gonna get problems with the the metronome, oxygen, everything, you know, like so yeah, more. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit tuning up because we have a few stuff to show up and to play around. Clear your throat a little bit, like do that. Yeah, now. Now, remember what I said about the position. Now it's a little bit more important to not be like that, to keep your life, like that. And now we're gonna emitting some low voice, low notes, and we're gonna try to search by ear something that you can put yourself with your own vocal. Close your eyes, relax your upper body, but keep it straight, and like a very nice, let's go. below the head. Because you can see how many possibilities it is with your vocals, with the lips, with the cheeks, and with the other parts you can use. But we have the whole body, so let's use it a little bit. Another really good system, which I'm doing again, coming back to the vision that I'm the facilitator here. You can notice that this is the point where I'm going to relax a little bit the vocals. You're not going to use it because most of you don't sing or don't do nothing with the voice more than talking every day. So you can feel the throat is a little bit tired now. You talk a lot, I noticed that, so you can feel but that's good, but it's also good for chilling out, not pushing the people because you can damage your vocals in 10 minutes. It's not a problem. If I would go like that for 10 minutes with you, I would be without voice, and you probably the same or worse. So it's like now I'm chilling out the vocals, cutting out and moving to another technique, which is mostly about the body. Now I'm gonna tire it and move up to the body section, which is before you were asking where I'm asking you to take off. Oh yeah, take off the rings or maybe the jewel here, something on the necklace. You have. So we can put it backwards, not to be. No, that's good. Yeah. You can just not to damage yourself. Because now we are searching again, like we were searching the sounds in the head, we are searching what we can do with the hands, for example. What can make a sound. Yeah, that. It's like a lot of people can play. Yeah? And now we can, when you're learning people, you can do on these free sounds a lot. Of course, every of these techniques that I'm showing for you is to go and follow a little bit deeper in a technique. If you like the beatbox, if you are choosing that this is something you want to learn, go after that, learn a little bit more, and then you can try a lot of more exercises with your students in the future, yeah? If you like more the technique like we're doing now, you can go here with that technique. If you're doing a little bit more with singing, with vocals, or whatever with the sounds from your throat, you can do something like probably tomorrow we're going to do with Olga, another facilitator. So this is important to get yourself in the zone of that you want to pursue that. You want to learn that in your house, to make fun. Being in the bathroom. Bathrooms are awesome for doing this sound. Here we have pretty good ceiling, like this shape. You can hear like it's a nice acoustics here. That's why I want to do that here, not outside, because outside that would lost the punch, lost everything there. Something from you can hear that, but not so effective, yeah? So this is also important when you're choosing the spot, choosing the room. The best one, in my idea, would be, for example, something with the hard floor, not with the carpets, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's taking some sounds. For example, here, like corridor, like this place behind is good. You can stomp and you can hear. Just quick assessment of the situation. But coming back to the technique, because we learned 3 sounds, and now we're gonna again construct some beats. So, using 3 sounds, we can do, for example, boom, tsi, ta, tsi. If you need so, you can add also talking the rhythm, which is really useful to not get lost. Boom, tsi, ta, tsi, 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 boom, tsi. boom, cy, ka, cy, boom, cy, ka, cy, boom, cy, good, boom, cy, ka, cy, boom, cy. Okay, so this is like a very simple reading, but you can use it as a 5-minute something, and we can go deeper. Usually I'm going deeper because this system is a little bit like speaking with vocals. Even if you're not a vocalist, even if you're not the musician, the most of the group, like 80%, let's say so, we're gonna jump into this challenge because it's something like a challenge to, for example, learn 3 sounds to make a beat. It all depends how you're gonna sell it to the people, how you're gonna show it. And usually, speaking about the letters, like for example, boom, cy, ka, cy, boom, cy, ka, boom, cy, ka. This is something that we are creating the nomenclature. Yeah. The system is getting also described by the vocals, notifications, you know, like notes. We're describing notes. So now, when I'm using also my voice and showing boom, cy, ka, cy, maybe it's easier to understand for you, which sound I'm doing, even if you're not looking at me even, yeah? So remember about that. Now, we're gonna try to go a little bit deeper, just to show you the process, yeah? And practice, because this is pretty easy. Everyone can do that, yeah? But we're gonna do the beat is in the end, you're gonna be able to do this is like the medium, I would say, speed of this. You can go faster and it's getting more drum and bass vibe, it's getting slower, it's more like groove. Yeah?
Sorry to interrupt, can you just do that slower? So
yeah, we're gonna go in the process learning of that. I just want to show you the final effect, yeah, because it's like, then I have your attention, you know, like, yeah, I like that. I would like to try to. Sometimes I'm just starting to do that reading, but it's hard to say when I'm choosing that. Maybe if I see the group is invested in what I'm saying. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, yeah? So sometimes I'm gonna show something before we start. And we are starting like with the boom, cy, ka, cy. Yes?
okay.
This is the same you already know in the last lesson. Boom, cy, ka, cy. Boom, cy, ka, cy. Yeah, you can speak. Boom, cy, ka, cy. Boom, cy, ka, cy. Boom, cy, ka, cy.
Boom, cy, ka, cy. Boom, cy, ka, cy.
Okay, watch out. We are adding slowly another note.
Okay.
From this point, I'm just gonna add one note, and we're gonna still practice in some kind of loop, which is another note. We were ending on this snapping, yeah, on some, most of you left or right snapping, yeah, and after that it's another snap with other hand, which is boom, cy, ka, cy, cy.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Boom, cy, ka, cy, cy.
Boom, cy, ka, cy, cy. Boom, cy, ka, cy, cy. Boom, cy, ka, cy, cy. Boom, cy, ka, cy, cy. Cy, ka, cy, cy, cy. Boom, cy, ka, cy, cy, cy. Boom, cy, ka, cy, cy. cyk, ka, cyk, cyk. Bum, 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 cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, cyk.
Okay, so everyone get it for that stage?
Yes.
Clear, yeah? Okay. So another will be boom, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, boom.
Oh, bum, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, bum.
Yeah. It's another
No.
7 because it's a left hand key. So
Boom.
yeah. Boom,
Cyk, ka, cyk, 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 bum. Bum, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, bum. Bum, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, bum. Bum, cyk, ka, cyk, 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 bum. Bum, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, bum, bum. Nie, no, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, bum.
Important message from this point, if you're getting close, wait for the first boom.
Bum.
Not try to get, between because it's hard. It's hard. It's easier to wait a bit and okay, boom,
Ka, cyk, cyk, bum.
yeah? Okay. So with that knowledge, proceed, let's go. Boom, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, boom. 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 Good. Boom, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, boom. Boom, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, boom. Boom, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, boom.
Bum, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, bum.
Okay, ready for another note? Okay, let's go. I can hear that you are ready. So, another note is gonna be boom, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, boom, ka. Only two notes, only two notes left. We're so close. So, join whenever you're ready to the rhythm. Boom, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, boom. 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 Okay, good. I can see that in adult group it's going faster. With the 16, 18 years old people, they are sometimes, more distracted or something, and it's getting sometimes quite more time to get to this point. And we are now we have to only add only one note extra to close the loop and to have everything in order. After that, only speeding this up. So let's add another note, which is another snap. If I think correctly, I have to check it. My brain is working differently. I have to. Sometimes when I'm showing stuff, I'm like thinking because I do this stuff without thinking these days. So you know what I mean. Boom, cyk, ka, cyk, cyk, boom, ka, cyk. And usually, it's just a suggestion But the good thing to do this snap is with your the same hand like you're doing after the first beat. Which one with me is left? I don't know about everyone is right-handed here?
No.
Okay, so for you it's gonna be probably the right hand, the snap, yeah? Because I'm doing boom, tsi, ka, tsi, tsi, boom, ka, tsi. And then I can begin another loop with hitting again. So that's why not to do with the same. Yeah, you can. To make it difficult, always be my guest. But it's like, you know, it's like a drumming. Sometimes the techniques are one, the hand is going after hand, not to do double slaps with one, because then if you do it like boom papa, it's okay. But when you have to do boom papa, your hand is gonna explode basically. So, okay, back to the loop. We are closing. So, boom, three, exercise or this warm-upper or integration something. You can first you have to go, for example, with letters like pum pa pum pa pum pa pum, like together everyone. Pum pa pum pa pum pa pum pa pum pa pum pa. Now, once you have this, you can go, for example, okay, now we're doing we're gonna meet together, what are our names, and you're gonna introduce yourself just with saying your name. I hope you don't have very long, complicated names. So, but even if it's a fun, we can go in a clockwork system, yeah? So it's like, we're gonna start with me, then we're going to go with you, and you, but it's gonna look like that. Tum ta, Pepe,
What's your name?
Your name, you know what I mean?
Evet,
We can go with you.
kendimiz
Yes.
söyleyeceğiz. Evet. Can you show from
Yeah, it's like sorry,
Now you say your name.
yeah. It's like
Your name.
we're doing the beat together, and then going. We're gonna go to your direction, and we're gonna try go like that. So I'm gonna start with Pepe, and then we go like that. Okay? Yeah. And that's all like that. Yeah. So watch out. And together we're doing the beat. So it's like a. Pepe. Sorry, I forgot. What is the? Okay, let's go. meaning. I have really bad memory about the names. Very good for phrases, for sounds, but for names, I'm usually. Yeah, this is like very useful. I don't know how much how it looks with you guys, like how your memory works with groups. How is it for you? You remember names or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in reality, you remember during the project, if you remember after finish the project, it's, come on, clean memory.
Yeah.
Yes, why not?
I can share with you my kind of something that works for me, even if I know that my memory is like shitty totally about that. I'm working like that. That usually I'm when I'm with Erasmus or with because after one workshop I'm not gonna maybe remember one or two names, yeah. But when I'm spending 4 or 5 days with the people, I'm learning, focusing on my, how to say in English, on few people that I'm observing them a little bit, and I know that they are really good helpers in a group. You know what I mean?
Facilitator for you.
Small, like
Yeah, like in a group of facilitators.
this is like the in Polish assistant. The people that have, first of all, they have motivation. I don't know. You can tell me. Social people, yeah, but not every social people is good for that purpose. To make the
Responsibility for support for you.
yeah, the support. I'm searching for the supporters of mine, and these supporters, I almost like 100%. It could be 10 people, or also in the 50 people, it could be 10 people. So it's still a lot for me, but it's like someone that I want to make a deeper relation with, because it's an assistant, it's a help for me, and also, usually for me, in my idea, these 10 people or some number of people for the project, I can feel that they want to do something after the workshops are done, they want to do something with that, because you have a lot of people that, I don't care, I'm gonna do that because it's fine, we have fun, that's fine. You can feel the vibe. So you can actually, if you want, you can bring that. How much of you feel that what we did today could be useful for you actually in the future, or just for fun, maybe?
It's just cool to know things. To have the skills. It's great.
Yeah, it's always something you can take out of the hat, you know, like even if you don't want to go too far, you can always have this and it's like 100% of people know the song, they want to join, like they want to sing sometimes. Yeah, then you have to only manage the crowd a little bit, what is happening, you know. And more I do the music workshops, I see my now my fusion to more combining it with the movement. So maybe in the future it will be more in the beginning, like you know, like something for the body, you know, like moving around. Like capoeira was the perfect example of that, because it's like soft, but you don't have to do a lot. You can do, you know, just stretching. Here is a good place for doing something, you know, to relax. And then also you can dance a little bit with body percussion, which is harder, and like we were walking around and a little bit of movement. You can do that when you see that the energy of people during the workshops are like boom, 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 or going asleep a little bit somewhere in the corner, yeah? Then you can pump it up a little bit. Yeah. I bring some shakers, some drums, some tambourines. We can try a little bit with shakers in the beginning, and then for some, because I use sometimes instruments, I prefer the bodies and the vocals, because everyone have these beautiful instruments inside of your own body. So it's also, you don't have to have a lot of skills to do something. But we're gonna do, I think, I don't know, first time the shakers, which aren't so easy. I'm gonna bring them. Just for you, just for, I hope we have the full sets for everyone. I'm just gonna bring the bigger one for the guys, I guess, because that's for the bigger hands usually. Or maybe someone has a bigger hands, want to check them out. Just take. We're not having. Oh, everyone cares? Okay, cool. It's like. It was meant to be, exactly. Perfect. So, these shakers are typical shakers, like the, yeah, it could be a little bit in something like a chakra, don't worry. It's not like the egg shaker, yeah? Like, what kind of shakers you had, like an egg shaker?
No, we have cocktail shakers.
Cocktail. Good. You can have like this from the what's the
Easter egg.
Right.
what? Yeah, rice, but the metal one, the cans. Yeah, you can make the shakers from the cans. Just normal, like after bean or corn or something like that. Yeah. This one are African asalato. Keskes also is another name. Asalato or keskes or a lot of names. And you can do a lot of stuff with it. For example, this one is a bit for me. The basic move is like you put it like this separation of fingers. You will put it like here. Yeah? And feel the swing. This is good. That actually is good. Feel the swing. And when you swing, it's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce here and here. You can do something like that in the beginning. But here, you have to watch, it's not like that, it's like that. Over the palm. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Now you can relax the wrist. Go because you do like everything. Yeah? Like the whole head. It's like this movement of the wrist also. Yeah. Now you can try to you go deeper like this. Deeper between, like in the end of the And now you can try to grab it with this, like when it's bumping here, you can do it like this, whatever is easier. With the bigger ones, it's of course much more harder. With the smaller, it's easier. Other move is, for example, to catch it one ball like that and do the helicopter like that. And you can do that also in the reading, you know, like not like a last. Last is like from the cowboy. Now, when you do that, for example, you can add one swing of helicopter. And actually, in an original way, you do this on the both hands. And sometimes the level up is to do different readings on one hand and different on the other hand. It's the mind fuck for the brain, basically. But it's awesome. You can also like do some, you know, how you say, juggling? Yeah? Something between the musical instrument, something between the juggling skills and something between the music. Yeah. Or with what? Or with the... Oh yeah. Oh yes, because sometimes it's like the strings need to be longer. Sometimes it's like, but it has to go here, not here. You can hold it like that.
Что-нибудь такое.
You start with this. If you can go to this, it's possible to sketch. So, it's not like part of the workshops for me usually, but I decided today to bring some stuff that I usually play just for playing, not for workshops. But if someone is kind of interested in music, you could ask me later the questions, try to play this stuff. I'm gonna show you few of instruments. Most of them are drums. This is frame drum. This is Indian frame drum, Kanjira. The very small but very powerful drum with one jingle, but it's like a, yeah, it's pretty powerful, like for the size. Yeah. I'm lost with words today. So it's like that. Almost all culture has some kind of frame drums. You know, like in Greece you have a lot of them. Like I know it's very popular in other places as well. Sometimes you use the stick, something like that, like a big stick, like Latvia has like the big drums. Portugal, we have the Portuguese here, yeah. So you have the what is the square drum? The same drum but in a square form. I forgot the name. Whatever. Yeah. But you can play it like in an upward position. You play. The lap position, it's like, or on a lap, when I sit down like that, it's like a more darabuka playing, or like that. Air pump system from the bicycle, like the tire, whatever is the rubber or something here. And you can pump them with the normal pumps and make the sound higher or lower, depends on the weather conditions, because this is natural skin, so where it's like that, it's gonna go up because it's hot. Yeah, well, it's getting higher when it's drier, and when it's more humid in the air, it's going low. Like in the night, next to the fire bone, it's going to boom. Mostly it's goats. Goat. Or sometimes it could be a lot actually. It could be the horse even sometimes, but horse is usually for the big shaman drums because it's thick skin. So goat or some cow skin depends on the drums, you know. It's a lot of them. Goat is the most, I would say, known. Then you have, of course, the tambourine. Tambourine, yeah, tambourine. It's very, I believe it's like from the Latin or something.
This is dialect.
It's the same like everywhere. So yeah, this I can show it to you, like you can check it out later, but the next two instruments are much more personal because I speak into them, so sorry, but yeah, it's like this one is pretty crazy. I just took it because I was having that in my car. This is just a PVC pipe with some rubber here. But it's, do you know the didgeridoo? Yeah. So this is. Yeah. But it's the aboriginal instrument, of course, not like the plastic tube, but the original one is eucalyptus tree. But you can make from even the PVC, normal PVC, you can use. And this piece is much more crazy. It looks awful because it's old, but it's crazy because I changed this instrument in something different. Listen and you're gonna know what I'm talking about. just the PVC pipes just connecting pretty well and yeah. But I often was making in the past and probably in the future more workshops with that because it's to make the sound on it you have to use this vibration on the lips because when you're gonna try it's gonna be nothing, you know, so yeah. And the last instrument I have to show you is like it's a flute. Of course, like every part of the world has the flutes. This is kaval, which is Romanian kaval or Moldavian kaval, depends. And it has a few options. This is gonna be more or less the end of our meeting, which I would like to thank you for all the energy, for that's a new position play. You know, you play drum. You play. of this beat, yeah? It's a Turkish also.